Hello, and welcome to the Curricular Practical Training CPT Workshop. My name is Andrew Patrick, and I'm the Associate Director of International Student Services at WVU. And our team of advisors is here to help you understand CPT regulations and assist you with authorization. And this presentation is meant to provide you with an overview of CPT procedures, processes, and regulations. We hope that it's helpful, so let's get started. So what is CPT? Curricular Practical Training, CPT, is an off-campus work authorization for F1 students for an alternate work study, internship, cooperative education, or any other type of required internship or practicum which is offered by sponsoring employers through cooperative agreements with the school. CPT is for a curricular or academic pursuit that is required or optional and is integral for finishing your degree program. The requirement option is established in your program's course catalog, where credit toward your degree is established. What this all means is that CPT is authorized for instances where an employment opportunity is integral for your degree completion, that your academic department has established course credit for these opportunities, and that it will assist you in obtaining your degree. You must be registered for a course that will assess the CPT experience as well, and you must receive academic credit for that course. What it is not is a way to begin optional practical training, OPT, early. It's not to be used as a means to secure employment prior to graduation. And it's not a way to fit an internship opportunity you found that is not required optional for your program and does not align with your program's goals. Please make sure that if pursuing CPT as an option, that it is an integral part of your program's established curriculum, and it can be required or optional, and you must be receiving academic credit. So how do you know if you're eligible for CPT? Well, students interested in CPT should first speak with your academic advisor department, not necessarily ISSS first. Speaking with your academic advisor department will let you know whether a CPT experience is optional or required, and whether they can assist you with this process. There must be a corresponding course for academic credit that you need to take in this semester. So your academic advisor will assist you in finding that course that matches the internship opportunity for your CPT experience. An F1 student is required to have completed one academic year of study before CPT is authorized and be considered in good standing. ISSS does not authorize CPT in the first semester of study at WVU, because you must be considered in good standing and making reasonable academic progress. We do not authorize CPT in the last semester unless there is an exceptional circumstance. An example would be a PhD student who needs to do research off campus in order to finish their thesis, dissertation, and defend, and otherwise they would be prevented from doing so if they could not take place at this off-campus site. There are other circumstances where last semester CPT could be authorized, but there aren't many. Please be sure to check with ISSS if you need to take part in a CPT experience in your last semester. You must be making reasonable progress towards degree completion for ISSS to authorize CPT as well. This means that you must not be on probation, have a series of withdrawals or failures within your courses, and that your academic advisor agrees that you're making reasonable progress towards degree completion. The total employment hours should not exceed 20 hours per week while school is in session in the fall and spring semesters. This is because you're an academic student first, and the employment opportunity comes second. Full-time CPT is available in periods of break such as summer. If interested in full-time CPT, please speak with your academic department and plan out a full-time CPT experience for summer. CPT cannot be authorized across semesters. If you're planning to take part in CPT for multiple semesters, such as fall, spring, and summer, required or optional, then separate CPT requests must be made in that fall, spring, and summer semester, so 3 separate requests. The dates on which CPT can be authorized are specific to those semesters and cannot be authorized outside of those semester dates established in WVU's calendar for that semester. You must have an official offer letter from the employer that clearly establishes that this employment is a training opportunity internship, not necessarily just employment. The employment letter must designate the hours to be worked, part-time or full-time, and it must include exact dates in which the internship will take place within that semester. So, if you decide that you are eligible for CPT, how do you request CPT? As mentioned, you should first make sure you have done the following before making the request for CPT to ISSS. You must speak with your academic advisor regarding the course credit opportunity for the internship. You must have received an offer letter regarding employment that meets requirements. And you must be planning to register and have registered for the corresponding course that will assess your CPT experience. Once you meet those 3 requirements, you can then place a request to ISSS for CPT. When you submit the CPT request in the WVU ISSS request portal, you must upload the employment offer letter as a PDF, upload proof of course of enrollment in the course that will assess your CPT experience in the semester in which you're authorized, and you'll list your academic advisor as the approver in order to verify academic and employment information. Once processed, an updated I-20 with CPT authorization will be issued to you with the exact dates authorized and the employer info listed on page 2. We issue this I-20 electronically, and we will send you information on how to access, print, and sign the CPT for your employer. Let's take a look at how to request CPT in our ISS request portal. Once logged in to your ISS request portal, you will go to Request and Documents. Please click on the icon for CPT application. It's very important to read through the instructions and also understand the application steps and who your approver will be. If you are in the Statler College, John Chambers College of Business and Economics, or the College of Law, you will have one specific academic approver for your CPT request. If you are at WVU Tech, you will also have a specific approver for your request. All other students from other colleges and other majors, we recommend that you list the academic advisor that knows your situation with your academics best and that you're working with in order to identify the internship experience for CPT. Once you read through that information, you can have complete and comprehensive information from our website here if you're interested in knowing more about the regulations and processes. But the first step would be to list the expected CPT start date from your letter, the expected CPT end date from your offer letter, the number of hours per week the employer expects you to work, list any periods of prior approved CPT either from WVU or another school, and let us know if you'll have an on-campus job at WVU during the semester in which you're applying for CPT. This is just to ensure that you can meet academic requirements while you are on the CPT employment experience. Meeting your academic requirements and full-time enrollment is essential for maintaining your status, and you should check with ISSS if concerned about maintaining your status while on CPT and being enrolled appropriately or meeting your academic requirements. We will provide further advising to you if you let us know that you are working at the time of your CPT. Next, you will confirm that you have read our website, understand guidelines for CPT, and will abide by those. And after, upload your offer letter for our review. Upload the enrollment verification. You can use a screenshot from DegreeWorks Star or Portal to let us know that you've enrolled in the course that is assessing the CPT experience. Then you will list your approver's name and their email. Please be certain to make sure their email is correct and check it before submitting your request. We cannot process your CPT request until your approver has verified the academic and employment information and sent the approver form back to us. Once it's sent back to us, it will enter our queue for processing, and we will notify you once processed through your WVU Mix email account. So, what else must you know for CPT? You must apply at least 3 weeks prior to the employment start date. This allows ISSS to review your requests, make sure that if there's any issues, we resolve them either with your employer, with you, or with your academic department. And also in periods of high volume where multiple CPT requests are being made to ISSS, it gives us ample time to address your request and make sure it's authorized by your start date. We do try to process in the order requests are received, and requests are processed much sooner than 3 weeks. However, it is good practice to give ISSS at least 3 weeks notice before you begin a CPT experience. You must work only within the dates and for the employer authorized on your I-20. CPT is employer and date specific. Do not begin working before you are authorized, as that would be a violation of status. 365 days of aggregate full-time authorized CPT will make you ineligible for OPT at your degree level. If you're seeking multiple full-time CPT experiences or required to have multiple full-time CPT experiences across semesters during your program of study, with each CPT experience, we can let you know the days that you have remaining in order to be eligible for OPT, or let you know that an upcoming full-time CPT request may make you ineligible for OPT in the future. You must let ISSS know if you stop CPT employment or never worked. This is because keeping accurate employment records in your CVIS record is important for future benefits and requests to USCIS. You must remain enrolled in the course that assesses your CPT credit at all times while you are working. Dropping the course will mean that you must stop working immediately. If you hold an on-campus GA position and you participate in CPT off-campus, it's not prohibited per se by F1 regulations. However, there might be academic concerns by your department or with university policy. You should contact ISSS for further advising and speak to your academic advisor to let them know that you plan to be working part-time while also fulfilling your GA duties. In some instances, it will be possible. In some instances, it may not be possible, and you should check with ISSS and your academic advisor before proceeding. That concludes our presentation, and we hope that it was helpful to you. Of course, you may have additional questions or special circumstances that you need to bring up in order to ask about CPT. Our advisors are available to assist you. Please email first your questions and also any information or details that you would like to let us know about your CPT experience at isss-students@mail.wvu.edu. We will direct your email to the appropriate advisor who will research your questions and provide documented advising to you. If a follow-up appointment is necessary, we will reach out and arrange one. And of course, our websites are helpful in finding more information about CPT and its regulations. Please consider visiting those websites and reaching out to us if you do have questions. It's our pleasure to assist you, and we are happy to help. And we hope that your academic journey is a good one. And if we can assist you in any way towards your degree completion, please reach out and let us know. Thanks so much.